You see, clarity and understanding helps you to know what it means by moving the mind within, leaving the object naturally, the very perception in the thought. So when I say this mind dropping Shantoham, merging into the space, you will experience as if the mind doesn't move further. It appears, if I say so. So two things happens. Either it falls into lower consciousness of sleep or it rises. What is the meaning of rising of the mind? Merges into the consciousness. Then what? You are in the state of meditation. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand, your awareness on the left hand. Raise both your palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside the palms, know your experiences, and bring the hands down. How are you, Terry? She didn't move at all. You don't have any problem.
Okay.
Okay.
I was having a lot of physical problems in inside my muscles.
Yeah.
and I couldn't get my eyes to shut. So the whole time I felt like all I could do was the whole session, I was just trying to get to the point where I could do the very first thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That is good.
To get to the Namaste Mudra, it took me the whole hour.
You need not to even close the eyes. Let the time come, we will do that.
I
We,
was struggling with it, pulling. I couldn't breathe, and something was pulling inside my. You
inside
know,
was a lot of turmoil, but outside the
yeah,
body was more or less steady.
yeah, because I really couldn't move until the very end,
That's good.
but I
How,
could feel the body trying to fix itself. So I just let it. I had to let it do it. I
well,
did that. I did some of those breathing that, uh, just trying to get the smile and that we did a long time ago with a.
yeah, 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 yeah. We did not practice it.
I couldn't breathe, so that way I could at least breathe.
Good. So
Okay.
are you, Brandy?
I'm good. My mind was unusually cooperative, but my cat wasn't. She usually leaves me alone when I meditate, but she threw up and she was scratching my leg and she was crying. And I just stayed. She didn't want me to be in meditation, but I thought it was kind of symbolic because usually it's my mind that's pulling that. But this time it was outside of me. So I pretty much stayed in. It was really dark and expansive and quiet. And Melissa
Good,
was naughty.
good, good. Take
Little
care.
lesson there.
Cat cannot practice meditation, you have to. How are you, David and Jerry?
It was really, really excellent. It was several words come to mind: easy, quick, soft, effortless, deep. Um, Probably several more words, but it was just really wonderful. And then I noticed during the Om Shanti at the end, all of a sudden I started seeing a small indigo, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Big, yes, yes. When it becomes bigger and then it is absorbed into the same consciousness. Beautiful. How are you, Jerry?
Sir, I'm good. I noticed the space right away when you dropped us. So when we closed the eyes and focused on the space between the palms, and that space stayed the same through the entire meditation.
Beautiful.
I had a lot of joy, or felt the joy when we talked about the mantra, and I've used the mantra to replace any other type of prayer.
Okay.
Because I found with sometimes with any other prayer, I was worrying about someone, or I had something to do with maybe the outcome of that prayer. And now with the mantra, it's just a beautiful mantra, and it brings such peace. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. That is one way you falsify what is false.
Yeah.
Shantoham. Any other thought comes, Shantoham. But it has to be a conscious awareness. Otherwise, mind will make it habitual, instinctive, and we will miss it. Beautiful. How are you, Sam?
I'm good. I guess an interesting evolution is similar to what Girish said. Is that when we first started doing this, when I first started with you back in September, I was noticing the evolving parts of the space. So when the colors would change, and when different frequencies or what have you. At this point, I guess I've practiced so much, and I guess the evolution has gotten there that as soon as I close my eyes, it's just blank right down into the heart, and I don't see anything changing throughout. And that makes everything a lot easier. There's no distractions in terms of the space within. And again, the breathing, I was ready for it. I dropped I dropped very deep into the meditation, and then as soon as we started the quick, short, and fast, it was just knew what I needed to do, did the
Beautiful.
business, and that's it.
Beautiful. There are two aspects. One is the knowledge we understand, and but the Sam said that he has been doing a lot of practices, repetition again and again. That also helps us to settle the mind there. And then I see there is no change. So that no change is one reflection of the real self because that never changes. So when we continue the journey, yes, it is already within us. How are you, Christina? Lara, I don't see you. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No. Go ahead.
That was extremely deep. I feel like I haven't gotten that deep with the breath. I didn't know that was because of the breath work. And I didn't even know I was completely just absorbed. And I think I maybe got a little too carried away because I felt like afterwards it was just, I still am trying to process. And I've dealt, as you guys know, with a lot of anxiety and all that stuff. So just getting to a point that it makes me a little emotional. I just finally am experiencing feeling
You don't have anxiety now.
yeah, I feel peace, and it's just
Yes.
nothing, and it's very rewarding and
Very
yeah, thank you.
Very good. It's because you are committed to change yourself. How are you, Stephen?
Good. It was a different experience for me. And it's interesting because, I usually have the experience similar to how David described it. And then Sam, also, when we talk about it, I could immediately close my eyes and I fall into meditation and it's over before you know it. And today I closed my eyes and I immediately fell to my heart like I typically do. But I was met with this sensation of this golden, I can't describe it more than this glowing golden light within my heart that my body temperature immediately went up and I started sweating. And I was
Yes.
like, oh, let it go, let it go, let it go. And then when we moved on to the Sarve Sham part, the temperature went the opposite way. But the whole time I'm just sitting in my heart and I almost thought I was shivering, that I was so cold. And then when we went to we started the breathing, and then as soon as we started the Shanta hum, it was as if my entire body let go. And I'm sitting in a chair with a full back and a side. I felt like I was falling over, but I just stayed with it and just completely relaxed into myself. And then I went to the complete darkness.
Beautiful, beautiful experience. The indigo and the golden has to do a lot of things, and we will talk about it. It's a deeper state. And also the shivering and all these experiences also has some deeper meaning. So as we continue, we will do that. How about you, Lara? I don't see her.
Hi, I'm here. I'm traveling and I don't have great Wi-Fi service, so I don't have my camera
Okay.
on. But actually, because I'm traveling, it's been really chaotic, and I got to tell you, this is the best I have felt in about 5 days since our last meditation.
Yeah.
With the quick and rapid breathing, my body didn't want to stop. My body kept going for a little bit longer. Because where I am, there's like a lot of mold, and so I was having some sinus issues and allergies and stuff, and so I just cleared all of that up, at least for right now, which I'm going to stick with it for as long as I
Yeah.
can. But I just feel more connected to myself than I have in days because it's been
Beautiful.
really busy. I had a fire alarm go off while we were here, and There was like gorillas stamping on the top of the roof, which are my nieces and nephews. And so it was really loud where I am. And so, but just being able to stay in the meditation the entire time.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
great.
Bring them
Thank
also
you.
on Saturday if they are there.
And they don't want to. They're not going to be with me because I'm in Oregon with them.
Oh, you can.
I will be there. Yes.
So beautiful. You see that? Please pick up the last session. And if you pick up the last session is based on the previous sessions. But last session and today's session, what we discussed, what the principle is, any thought has four aspects. Object. You cannot have a thought without an object. So then you have an perception, whether you say perception, knowledge, or experience. Same thing. The third part, then only I have a thought. But the fourth is the consciousness. So once you maintain awareness of the four aspects, you will see these thoughts, objects, and perception continuously changing, all the time changes. Here is David, thought has changed. Here is Stephen, thought has changed. See that? So the feeling, so the perception, but the consciousness remains one, same, all the time. We are exploring that center. Oh, sorry, Ashok, how are you? I didn't ask you.
I'm good, sir. That's good, very nice.
Very nice, she, he tolerates me, so that is all for today. He has been tolerating me for last 20 years, so
No, sir.
Yes, sir?
Good.
Tolerating me?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That is all. Namaste.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.